Okay, so I was developing my next video idea. In the meanwhile, I had a look around the way Minecraft generates worlds, which is something that I really like doing. And I came across something fairly unusual. I can't believe I did not see this to begin with. So I'm over here in the creative menu and more world options. If I go over to the customization options here, you can see there's an option for me to get rid of caves. Now this comes across to me as something fairly instructive, and I don't know about you guys, it did seem to me at first fairly bland, but after doing some cross comparisons with different worlds, there's something quite interesting about it. So let me turn off caves, and I need to actually turn off water lakes and lava lakes as well, and of course turn off ravines. I've done this with two identical worlds. The only difference between them is one has a cave system and one doesn't. Okay, so as you can see in this world, we have a couple of cave openings right at spawn. I don't actually need to enter them. I just want to show you guys that there's actually a labyrinth underneath the surface of the world. So this clearly has the makings of a fairly interesting survival experience. So this has caves. That's the bottom line. I did find another one right here. It's pretty hidden, but there's actually a cave opening right here as well. So what I'm going to do now is, interestingly enough, I'm going to compare this world to the one I generated that doesn't have any caves. So all I need to do is just simply mark down my coordinates like this. So 8, 67, 180, negative 50, 40 for my rotation. So that's all I need to do. And what I'm going to do is actually go over to the world without the caves. And there we have it. I'm at the exact same location. And notice I don't have that little ripple here. I don't have the flowing water effect. And that's simply because there are no caves in this world. We have a mine shaft here, which is fairly instructive if we look at it. I'll show you guys what I mean as I go along in this video. However, I do want to head back over to spawn, where the caves were, the two cave openings, and we have simply nothing. We have trees instead. We don't have the cave openings that were actually leading down to a couple of different spots for mining, but there's nothing at all. This world is completely blank. In fact, we do have something here, but I can only imagine it's a mine shaft. Exactly. It's a mine shaft. It's not a cave. This is a pre-generated structure in Minecraft, which we should be able to edit in 1.13, which is very interesting. But otherwise, we have nothing. This is just a plains, and I did not see this village. I'll leave the seed in the description if you guys are interested. Alright, so I'm back in the world with caves, and we have the village just on the top of my screen. But you notice that there are 3 cave openings here. There's one here, just near my hotbar, and one on the left near the tree with the cows over there. They're all gone, completely covered up. So this is kind of interesting to me, because what would it be like to play a survival game where there are no caves at all, where you actually need to physically find generated structures, which to me is far more realistic than a game that has labyrinths. Because that's not real. We can't find labyrinths inside any world. So I'm actually over at a point of interest over here, and this actually connects to a cave, but without caves, it's just a dead end. And funnily enough, there's just a single wall that's blocking them. Okay, so the segregation is apparent. Let me close off and go over to the world with caves. So again, simply lock my point of view. And here we are. Look how complex it is. The cave actually cuts through the mine shaft. That little wall here is still there. The water is gone, but that's only because the cave has done had a lot of influence on the way this mine shaft is generated. Notice how it actually cuts straight through. So we lose a lot of the features in this mine shaft because of these cave systems. So it's a very interesting little perspective about how Minecraft worlds generate. In fact, it might be a lot more challenging to play it without any caves at all, because look how monstrous this is. It's a huge labyrinth what we create with the caves on, and these lava lakes all over the place, which don't obviously exist because they are mini caves as well. Okay, and lastly, I just want to show you guys the stronghold. So let's find one. 1592 negative 1000. Here we go. So the stronghold is, again, we actually have a mine shaft here too. So the stronghold is hardly influenced at all but I just want to show you guys what it looks like without the caves on. So I've got my coordinates down, gonna switch worlds. So you can simply do this by turning off the cave option. And voila. We've got the ocean monument over there. But just look how much cleaner it is without caves around. It might be more interesting for you guys to play, might be more challenging, but again, this is something you guys can do. And just notice how much cave systems can influence the way a Minecraft world is designed. And that's all I got for this video. Sort of messing around with world generation systems again. Not as crazy as I would have liked, but a lot more instructive. So thank you all for watching. Leave a like, subscribe for more creative content. If you guys enjoyed it, take care.